Hey everybody, how you doing? This is about to be a really fun video. Got the new hunting rig out here today. When you're going hunting, you gotta have a couple things. Well, not got to, but it's nice to. It's nice to have a truck. My biggest whitetail I've ever taken, I actually had a 1987 BMW and put that buck in the truck. So you don't have to have a truck, but it's nice. That way you don't get your car all stanky. That BMW smelled for a long time. So also last year we traveled all over the country during hunting season. Gotta have something that's dependable. If we need to carry ourselves up to Wyoming or Montana or Missouri or wherever we're hunting this season, stay tuned for all that. We're gonna have some fun adventures. I need to have something that's reliable and not gonna break down on me. Last year I hunted in South Carolina, and on my way home I broke down and I had to go to the dealer and get fixed, and it just wasn't cool. So this thing behind me, it's going to be reliable and we're not going to have to worry about it. So the new WHOTEEWHO hunting rig, check it out. Let's do an unveiling. You ready, camera girl?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you guys ready? Watching. I think they're ready. Check it out.
Oh my goodness.
You're not ready for this, but it's about to be awesome.
Check
Check it out. Oh, look at that green, baby. Green's my favorite color. Check this out.
Hold on a second, guys. Heavy Metal Customs.
Hey man, this is Adam. Friends call me WHOTEEWHO. I got this 98 Ranger and I got this crazy idea. I want to cut the top off of it. I heard you were the man for the job.
Really? You want to cut the top off of a Ford Ranger truck? Well, that's what we do here. All right, yeah, bring it on down. We'll discuss it and we'll see what we can do with it, bud.
All right, man. I'll be over there here in a bit. See ya.
Hello? Hey, this is Paul down at Heavy Metal Customs. Got your truck ready, bud. If you want to run on down here, it's finished, ready to rock and roll.
Sweet. I can't wait to come check it out, man. I'm excited about it. I'll see you down there in a bit. We'll take it for a spin.
All right, see you in a few.
Hey everybody, the day we've been waiting for a long time is finally here. This is the Heavy Metal Customs Ford Ranger reveal. Let's check it out, do a real quick walk around, and then we'll go through it piece by piece, front to back, and show you all the custom work that's been done on this Ford Ranger. So check out this quick walk around first. Absolutely cannot explain to you how happy I am with how this Ford Ranger project turned out. It all started with kind of a crazy idea where I literally called Paul up at Heavy Metal and said, I want to cut the top off a Ranger and do some silly stuff with some videos. I literally thought we were just going to cut it up and have a little bit of fun with it, and he turned it into something that is an absolute piece of artwork. Full paint job, all kind of custom stuff that I couldn't even imagine. He came up and said, hey, what if we do this, what if we do that? But check it out. I'm going to start at the front, and if I forget about something, Paul's going to yell at me, and we're going to have Paul give us some of the details and some of the stuff about it. But first, something simple before I forget, and while we're looking at it, let's just start at the front. So got new lenses. That's not crazy custom, that's just a factory part, but it looks a whole lot better. This is a 1998, and it looks like it's got brand new headlights. Actually got some LED headlight bulbs for inside those new lenses. Then coming around the side, it's hard to miss that green paint job. And what was that paint color called? I forgot. They put me on the spot. Yeah, I forget what it is, but green's my favorite color, and I told Paul I want green, and he said look and find you some colors, and that's the color that I found, and I think it looks awesome. After he painted it and put the clear on it, it even looked better than what I was expecting. I mean, that green, it just absolutely pops. These wheels are also hard to miss. I got them in doing some horse trading, so that was an awesome kind of a budget thing that I really am happy we found to put on the truck. I think it looks really good popping those wheels. Then we got some custom decals made, but there we're getting close to, you can see that we completely chopped the top, and Paul built this awesome roll bar system. Not only does it make it safer if you were to flip the truck, but it makes this truck completely solid. When you pull on it, the truck is just solid. Before, when we just hacked the top off like I was expecting to leave it, these side panels in the door were flimsy like a noodle, but Paul built this roll bar system down inside of the inside and outside panels here. And then look at that, these edges and everything, how he capped those off. It looks like this thing came out of the factory floor like that, but I can guarantee you, you've never seen a Ford Ranger looking anything like that. And the whole pinstriping and the color match paint just really makes it pop, matching up there on the top he did on the roll bars and down on the sides. All that's ideas that Paul came up with. And then all the paint and the clear is done awesome. Gas door, even inside, you know, all that's painted. He didn't go cheap, he did the whole thing custom job. Inside the door jambs, you can see there, that's all painted. A lot of times when you see a paint job, they just do the cheap and do the outside. He did the full custom paint job. Then you come to the back, you can't miss the bullet holes. Yeah, we shot this truck with a whole bunch of guns, even the 50 BMG. You can see them popping out the other side there. Before I forget to mention it while I'm thinking about it, if you want to see any of this work and how it got done, Paul has a YouTube channel. It's called Heavy Metal Customs, where he literally shows a video of all of the work that was done to this, from chopping the top to doing the exhaust to building that bumper to building that roll cage, the entire paint job. There's a video of this entire build on his YouTube channel. So if you haven't already, go subscribe to Heavy Metal Customs channel. You're not going to regret that you did. There's a bunch of awesome stuff on there. And then coming around the side, you can see some bullets made it out the side. That one is the 50 BMG. We left that. Thought that it was a cool touch for the WHOTEEWHO Ranger project. And then throughout this video, you've heard the exhaust already, but check that out. That's another one of Paul's ideas, to do a custom exhaust with a dual exit out the side of the bed. That thing just pops perfectly coming out of there with those chrome tips, and it sounds awesome on the V6 of this Ranger. And coming around the side, we've got the Heavy Metal Customs shop logo. I forget the color of those decals too, but I couldn't be happier with that color too. I think it really pops off on that green. And then what else do we need to talk about? The body lines, looking down the side, truck just looks perfect. Literally, the body on this Ranger looks better than it did when it was brand new. But could not be happier with how this Ranger turned out. Alright, that was the full reveal video we did for the custom WHOTEEWHO Ford Ranger. All the work was done by Heavy Metal Customs, my good buddy Paul. He has a channel where he does hot rods and does all kind of stuff, Camaros, Mustangs, trucks, all kind of stuff. Definitely go check him out. But WHOTEEWHO 1998 custom Ford Ranger, sitting on those 22s. Seriously, this thing is a dream to drive. Me and Paul took it on a 5-hour each way trip, and it did fantastic. Thing runs great, not a thing wrong with it. Breaks necks going down the road. Everybody says, what in the world? Getting their phones out and taking pictures. But hey, appreciate y'all watching. Y'all go subscribe to my buddy Paul at Heavy Metal Customs. Tell him you appreciate him, and tell him how awesome this Ford Ranger is. But hey, if you see us going down the road or in the parking lot at the gas station, stop and say hey. But hey, appreciate y'all. We'll see you on the next one. WHOTEEWHO!